going to actually know if we are. Someday we're going to actually know if we are alive. It says we are alive.
It says we're live.
Welcome to this episode of the Daily Grow. Today's subject, today's title is Walking Wednesday. But I call you Nick, and you're not walking.
I'm walking now.
Oh, you're walking
I'm
now? What?
Cruising down the street, yeah.
To the refrigerator?
It's a little early for that. I guess I could have water, but no, I'm walking. I'm getting ready. I'm walking right towards the Mississippi River, Todd.
Ah, going for a little dip.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
a nice day.
well,
warm enough.
I thought we would. I thought we would do a little. Our Wednesday today would be. We'd both go out and go for a little walk. And I don't know about you, but I love walking. I think there's so many benefits to it. Are you on that same page, Nick?
I like walking. I used to like running, but that's kind of over for me. So I'm much more of a walker now.
Running's dumb unless something's
right. You got like a weighted vest on, though. It looks like.
Hey, that's. Hey, bud, I got a 40-pound vest on, and I'm dragging a tire. So.
Wow. Now that's walking.
So I work out a lot, and so do you. But my benefit of walking is this: I feel like it's like sort of a active meditation. Like it's a great way for me to clear my head. I come up with good. I feel like I'm more creative when I walk. What's your reasoning?
The same. I think one thing. It's something you can do anywhere. You don't need a gym. It's something. Well, one thing I love about it too is almost anybody can do it. So if you're like just getting started on your, trying to get in shape, you can probably walk 5 minutes, right?
Exactly.
And a couple of years ago, my son and I, we really like to walk in the winter, actually more than the summer. So like every night we would take a 30-minute walk just around our neighborhood, kind of get bundled up. That's kind of fun to do. And my son's 13 now. And that's probably been the biggest benefit for me is like those 30-minute conversations with him have been awesome. Like, I don't know why, but like we'll be in the car and not speak to each other for 30 minutes. But if we're walking, we'll usually talk to each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's besides the exercise benefits of walking, it gets you out in the sunlight. It gets you out in nature. Those things alone are beneficial to our health. And people ask me all. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, for me, like the biggest benefit is more mental than anything, because like if you're struggling with a problem or trying to solve an issue, there's a few things better than taking a walk to figure it out, I think.
I'm totally with you. And people ask me all the time. I don't know how to get started working out. I haven't done anything in years and years and years. How do I start? And I tell them, just start by walking. That's the best way to start. And I tell them, you know what? The first week, just walk around the block one time. Walk around the block every day. The next week, up that. Maybe go 2 blocks. Start out small, but walking it's so beneficial, especially in our society these days where we sit so much. Most jobs are just sitting. Everything's become so convenient. Like if we want to go out to eat, they'll just bring the restaurant food to our house.
Right? So
it's that we do. So I saw this quote: "Sitting is the new cigarette."
Yeah.
We sit so much that it's become so detrimental to our health.
Well, you have a job where you are up and active a lot more than mine. I'm behind a desk a lot. I actually did recently purchase something to sit on my desk so I could at least stand up for a portion of the day. So maybe I'll get a treadmill for the office. And then I can walk while I work.
Work. And I always say this, one of the biggest causes of adult obesity is children's sports, kids sports. Because the biggest excuse I see of people not coming to work out, not hitting the gym is, oh, well, little Johnny had soccer practice, little Sally had volleyball practice. It's like, what I always tell them, You could say you're at little Johnny's soccer practice. Walk around the field. Just walk while you watch him. You know, you can walk anywhere. It doesn't cost you anything.
I'm a big believer too in, like you said, getting outside and walking. I mean, nothing wrong with a treadmill, I guess, but man, there's something about the fresh air and the sunshine and getting that melatonin in that just kind of changes your perspective, really.
Vitamin D is so vital, and we don't get enough of it because we're sitting in front of screens all the time. And you know, and if you have bad joints and things, a lot of that is the cause of inactivity. You know, people say I can't work out because, you know, this hurts or that hurts. You know, when you walk, your circulation, your heart is pumping. It's pumping not super fast, just nice and smooth, and it's lubricating your joints. And your joints become like an old car that just sits around and never moves. The parts rust up. But if you work out, you're pumping, you're getting the heart rate going, you're getting the oxygen moving around, and that lubricates your joints. It makes your joints feel better.
Yeah, it absolutely does. We also take, like I'm talking about the benefits of just going with somebody too. We take a lot of family walks. Like our whole family will like say, "Hey, let's go for a walk," and sometimes it's just like 10 minutes. But it's just a real easy, cheap, free family activity, and I think it's amazing, like the conversations we have during those walks
Right.
too, like just uninterrupted time and not looking at a screen and talking to each other instead of scrolling through social media or whatever you might be doing.
Exactly. Like normally when you go for a walk, unlike you and I right now, you're not holding a phone in front of your face.
Right.
But
I guess too,
yeah,
if you must have a screen in front of you, you could get one of these and you could watch TV while you walk. But I don't recommend that.
right, exactly. So anyway, anybody out there who's struggling with, you know, if mental health is an issue, try going for a walk. If physical health is an issue, try going for a walk. I cannot tell you just how many benefits there are from going for it. You don't have to wear a 40-pound vest or drag a tire either. Just a nice steady stroll will be awesome for you.
Well, I mean, if you want to flex and do a video doing that, that's pretty cool. So there we go.
All right, brother. Hey, we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will
Time's
be
up. That's
Thursday.
That's 3 shows in the books. That's pretty good so far. Let us
Got
know,
that right.
like, comment, share it. Let us know how we're doing so far. And we probably won't change anything, but we might listen to your comments anyway.
See you tomorrow on the Daily
See you,
Grow.
brother.
Tomorrow will be Thankful Thursday. See you, Nick.
Sounds good, man. See you.